Hey guys, my name is Freedom. Today I'm going to show you how to create any of the 3D models from the image reference in Blender 4.1, and this is a really easy tutorials which everyone can create any of the 3D models based on the picture. And start from now, I'm going to show you all the step-by-step in Blender and only Blender how to make this from the picture. Alright, so start from now, we are going to start. Now, you have a picture. This is a JPG picture, a JPG image. So, in your Blender, first what you are going to do is just press A and press delete button to delete everything. And next, we are going to import the image reference. Just click Add, Image, Image Reference. So it is on the desktop, the AK-47.jpg. This is a picture. Double click it. You can see it is going to import as a picture. Then under the rotation here, you have to just make sure all back to 0. And then we are going to make sure this picture is faced to the y-axis, the negative y-axis. So what you need to do is just make sure you rotate it up. Here is 90 degree. Then rotate to here minus 90, like this. Alright, so it is going to parallel with the y-axis, that is a green line. Next, just press A and Control A or transform. Wait, no need for this, just Control Z. Make sure it is faced to negative y-axis. You can see, negative y-axis. Face to that direction, then everything will be okay. So now, next, just click the X so that you can see something like this. Then add a mesh, add a cube. So go to the edit mode. You can see this is a cube. Right click it, merge vertices at the center. Now click the X. Actually it is a point. You can just drag and drop the point. Let's say I drag it to here. Then press E to extrude. Just keep on pressing E to extrude. Follow the curve, follow the shape. Right. Until here, you can just hold the shift, click another one, so that both of the vertices selected. Just right click it. Then connect the vertex pair. Right click, new edge, face from the vertices, done. Then just press A to select all. Then after that, right click, new edge, face from the vertices. Now you can see this is a plane. Next, click here so that you can select the face. Then press E to extrude. Right, done. So you've done this part. Then just press A. Click here. Make sure it is at the center, like this. Done. Alright, now, next we are going to create the body parts. Just back to the object mode. Do the same way, just add a mesh, add a cube. Then, for this, just press S. Then, make sure it is at somewhere that fit to it. You can just click X. Alright, so from here we are going to edit it. So now this is a cube. First, what we need to do is just make sure it is at a correct width. Then next, you can just go to the edit mode. Then click here so that you can select the face. Click here to keep on just extruding it. So just press E to extrude. Click here. press E. So until here. So click the top, you can adjust it in this way. You can select the edge as well. Make sure it fits to the shape of the picture. So here you need to extrude it as well. Click here to select the face, click and press E to extrude until here. Then press E to extrude. Then select the edge at the top, just make sure it comes to the bottom like this. So at this part, you are going to make sure it fits as well. So click here to select the face. So here as well, select the edge. Just somewhere here. Alright, so here we can just use it in another mesh. Now it should be okay. Next, we are going to create this part. And here as well. So back to the object mode. Just add mesh, add a cube. Here. First, you just adjust to the correct position. Should be somewhere here. Right. Next, you can just go to the edit mode. Then you can edit it. From here, click this face, hold the shift, click another face. Then you can adjust the scale. Here should be bigger. This face have to come down. Select the edge of here, just make it up in this way. It is a structure something like this. Next is this edge. Select this edge, up. So suppose here we need to have another structure. Right, back to the object mode and just add another mesh, another cube. Just click and press S. Make sure it is at here. So the rest we can just unseen it, so that we can focus on this part. Sometimes you just let it seen so that you can have a reference. So for this, go to the edit mode, or you can just rescale it. At here, go to the edit mode. Here, click to select the face or the edge. Just make it up. make sure it fit to the shape. Then here we can extrude it right here. Click. Next is this face. We are going to select it. Then here, press E to extrude. Then somewhere here, select the edge to lift it up. Lift it up. Right here. Alright, so this structure already done. Next, for this we are going to use the cylinder. But before that, here we should just make it smaller. So here we can just click here to have a loop cut. Then back to the selection. For this part, we can just make it smaller. We can select this edge, hold the shift, select the opposite side, make it smaller so that it is going to fit to the shape. Next, we are going to have the cylinder. Back to the object mode here. Wait, here I also need some adjustment for this part. Select the edge, click, and hold another side. For here, make it smaller. This edge. Alright. Next, back to the object mode, we are going to create a cylinder for this part. Just add a mesh, add a cylinder. Then rotate it as 90 degrees. Just press S to make it small. Move it to somewhere here. Again, make it smaller. Then put that here. This is a cylinder. Then we need to have another cylinder, or you can just extrude it from here, but I not recommend. So you can duplicate this. Just Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Just make it smaller, like this. Up. Then for this part, you can just go to the edit mode and extrude the face, or you can just drag it without extruding. It's okay, don't worry about this too much. Right. Next, we have another part at here. You can duplicate here. So duplicate this, Control C and Control V, push it to the gun head here. Control C and Control V. This part. Then go to the edit mode. Just drag this face until here. Then we need to have another structure. For this part, you can just back to the object mode and just make it smaller. You can adjust the scale from the side like this. Alright. Then, first we adjust this part. Go to the edit mode, click, just make it at here. Then, next is this part. This is another cylinder. So, back to the object mode, click, Control C and Control V to just copy and paste. Then, make it smaller in this way. Up. Then, back to the edit mode, drag this face until the front. Then finally we are going to create this part. And here, to create this, you can just use a cube. Just go to the object mode, add mesh, add a cube. Click and press S to resize it. Put it at here. Then click the Z. Scale it. So from here it is really easy to adjust. Hide it until you can see. So go to the edit mode, click to select the edge, drag it to somewhere here. Select this face. Then the rest, just hide it first. So these parts we are going to lift it up in this way. Alright, then just make sure that the thickness fit this. So back to the object mode here. Just make sure it fits. So go to the edit mode, click the bottom. Just press E to extrude. Wait. click the face here, press E to extrude, S to just make it smaller, then press E to extrude, press S to make it smaller, move it to here, press E to extrude, and then press S to make it small, escape, press E to extrude, and press S to make it smaller, then press E to extrude again, like this. So for this part, you better just make it bigger. Select the face, click, hold the shift, double select, then click the scale, make it bigger so that it can include. Alright, or you also can just reserve in that way. Then one of the part is here. The rest, just make it thin. Then I'm going to create this part. Back to the object mode, add a mesh, add a cube, press S, move it to here, and make sure the scale, you have to adjust it up. So the rest we just need to adjust this part. So go to the edit mode, select this face, make it down to the bottom, then press E to extrude, press S to rescale it to this part, and select the edge to here, then select this face, press E to extrude up to here, select the edge, and here, done. Then how many parts we left? It left here. This part, go back to the object mode, add mesh cube, click and press S, move it to behind this part, scale it, make it down, so this scale, it should be bigger, should be slightly bigger. Then we adjust here, go to the edit mode, select this edge, at here, down, this edge up, that way. Then select this face, scale it, then click the face, press E to extrude, then adjust the location. Right. So far here, select the face, press E to extrude. 1, 2. So next, adjust the edge. Click, select this edge, make it down, here, up, here, up, down. Select this face, scale it to make it bigger. Then we want to have this part. Go to the object mode, add a mesh, add a cube, click press S, then move it to here, rescale it, then click Ctrl C and Ctrl V, copy and paste. Sorry. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, copy and paste. Here you need to have another one. Just press S, make it small. This part. Scale it. Move it. Scale. Alright. Then, again, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, copy and paste, drag and drop to here. So for this part, we just expand it like this. Then, go to the edit mode. Here, expand, scale, move, up, scale, then here, scale, move, select the edge from here, up, done. Alright, so check the scale. Then, this one, we can just use another cube, back to the object mode. Add, mesh, cube, press S, move it to here, press S, move it. Alright. Then go to the edit mode, right click, you can just right click, click the vertex. We are going to just make it become a vertex. Then move it to here. So press E to extrude. We are going to just draw it out. press E to extrude. The drawing will be easier. Somewhere here. Then the rest of the parts we can just unseen it. We just want to make this part. So you press A, you can check these 2 points. You should just make it connect. Right click. Like this. Alright. Then right click, new edge face from the vertices. Alright. So this is not flat. Most probably I'm going to just delete all of the vertices and just remake it again. Click the X. Add. Vertex, just create a new vertex. So I may just want to add a cube. Just press S. Move it to here. Right click. Merge vertices at the center. Just redraw it. Alright, then these two vertex, I'm going to just create a new edge face. Then press A to select all. Right click to create a new edge. Then select the face, click, press E to extrude that way. Then click -Y to make sure this mesh is at the center. Press A and move it to the center like this. Done. Then now I'm going to just activate everything and have a look again. Then I'm going to connect this. So to connect this, I back to the object mode, just add a mesh, add a cube, click and press S, move it to here, press S, and here. So I'm going to do the same way like this. Right click, go to the edit mode first, right click, click here to select all of the vertex, right click, merge vertices at the center. Then I move this to here. Then click, I press E to extrude it. Then I'm going to select these two vertex, right click, right click, just create a new connection. Then press A, right click to create a mesh, to create a surface. Then select the face, click, and press E to extrude it. Alright. Make sure this face is enough. Then just look at the -G, press A, move it in this way. Done. So now this is the new 3D models of the AK-47s. Now I'm going to just unseen the picture and have a look. Next, what you need to do is just attach the texture. To attach the texture, you may need to use the original picture. So now, first I'm going to just save this as a backup file. Click File, Save As. Save it on my desktop as AK-47. Backup. I click Save. Then I close this first. I'm going to just copy Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Name it as Continue 01. So for this time, we are going to merge all of the meshes. To merge all of the meshes, first, just press A. Back to the object mode, press A to make sure you select all. Then just press Ctrl+A or transform. Then right click, just join all to become just a single mesh. It will become just a single mesh. Next, click here to attach the material, the base color. Click these dots, image texture. Then open. Open exactly the same picture just now. Double click it. Then turn on the texture. So now, next we are going to the UV editing. Just click the UV editing like this. Then you turn away to make sure it is aligned with this. Then at here, just press A to select everything. But for this mode, you should choose the vertex. Just press A to select all of the vertex. Just right click. Then, no need to right click. Just go to the UV, project from view. So now you can see the shape. Just select it. Then press S. Make sure it fits. So here, you should turn on the texture. Just turn it on like this so that you can see the material texture. So once done, you can just back to the layouts and have a look. You can see your AK-47s. It is already done. And for the image texture, sometimes you may just re-edit it because of it is not 100% match. Just back to the UV again. You still can move it. The scale, you can just press S to make it bigger. Make sure it's up to the scale to follow the original image. Once you feel satisfied already, then you can back to the layout to have a check. For this is not fit yet. Alright, done. Back to the layout. Next, this is the final stage. You may just use this for your 3D animations project. It is ready for you to use. And for some of the UV, you may just want to fix it. Maybe just use the material painting. You can just go to texture paint and just paint some black colors at these parts if you want. Just paint it. Alright, that's all for today about my tutorials on how to create the 3D models just by using a piece of picture. How to create the 3D models in Blender based on a piece of picture. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you love my videos, tutorials and sharings, if you feel all these tutorials and sharings are very helpful to your 3D modeling, 3D animations and 3D game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all, so that when next time I publish a new videos, tutorials or sharings, you receive a notification immediately. See you in my next video. Enjoy. Happy 3D modeling, 3D animations and 3D game developing. See you.